Chaja, a Tanzanian-based innovative energy tech startup, aims to provide reliable and efficient energy solutions to meet the growing demands of companies and communities. Paul Ndiho spoke to Tony Godfrey Mlella, founder and CEO of Chaja Africa Limited, based in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, about his technology vision.
We are a battery as a service company. We offer battery as a service to our customer, as we understand that the energy sector in Africa, it has a huge potential in renewable energy with endless resources available. So energy is prosperity, and we decided to dive into the energy sector.
How big is this challenge in Tanzania or across the region that you're trying to serve?
Across the region, about 600 plus million people are lacking access to affordable and clean energy. And with this huge gap, we need more companies and more startups with different innovations to come in and join forces so we can actualize the energy potential that Africa can produce. Because batteries can do more than just power homes. It can also power electric vehicles. So we are looking into a transition from a battery as a service company that can provide services into different industries. So not just the energy sector, but also sustainable transportation sector as well.
When we talk about renewable energy, a lot of people don't maybe quite get it. Can you explain it in simple terms for us?
Renewable energy is energy generated without burning a lot of CO2 emissions. So that's, in simple terms, that's what renewable energy is.
Why did you decide to come up with this idea that is potentially going to change lives in Tanzania, create employment?
So what really drove us into this sector is because of the lack of access to affordable energy, especially to our communities. And we believe energy is key to prosperity, especially in Africa. So that's what really drove us towards the energy sector, and the potential in it's so big. And we urge even other companies to look into the energy sector and join forces, and we can do wonders for Africa. Currently, we're operating in Dar es Salaam, the main city, but we are targeting into transitioning into rural areas. So at the moment, we are gathering resources and raising more capital, so we can be able to reach more communities and impact more communities.
On a scale of, let's say, 1 to 10, how big are these challenges that you're trying to solve? And at what extent do you think that by bringing this to the table, you are going to create employment, maybe help the communities that you live in?
With renewable energy, the opportunity here in Africa is endless because of the access of different resources that we already have in place. And also, as we understand, Africa is among the biggest, I would say, hub for solar energy if the potential is well tapped into and the right resources are allocated. So we believe that the opportunity is so huge, we can create thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of employment, both directly and indirectly. So the energy potential in Africa is very huge, and we believe with this transition that we're seeing, especially with a lot of funds and DFIs directing investments into Africa, we believe we are on the right track.
Tell us more about this project, the Chaja.
With Chaja, we're looking into we're powering connectivity, from powering homes to powering communities, all the way to powering electric vehicles. So with Chaja, we're seeing ourselves in the next, maybe in God's grace, in the next 10 or 15 years, becoming the unicorn in Africa, especially in the renewable energy sector, where we are empowering communities to even help their neighboring communities to power up their homes. So you can find someone maybe one person has a solar home equipment and the other person doesn't have one. So the one who doesn't have can be supplied with the person that has the solar home system equipped in their homes.
Very nice, Tony. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
That was Tony Godfrey Mlella, the founder and CEO of Chaja Africa Limited in Tanzania, speaking with Africa 54's Paul Ndiho.